I think it will be a short stream, and it depends on who we get. Because I'm a little bit sleepy. But this is something I wanted to do. And so I am here. I've gotten a free game off of Newgrounds, and I can have the chat for this business open on a smaller sort of thing in case I need that. And here we are, cozy style. Hello! I Crystal Palm, this is really changing my perception of whatever the heck time zone you're in. Hello to you, and hello to Roland Cooper. Hello! Has something changed up with the username such that I can't recognize people? And hello to Kai Tai, hoping for the ASMRs. Meaty Virus, you're saying? Well, I did just install something fresh off of Newgrounds. Little bit of an indie game. A little bit of an indie game from a 2013. 2013, it almost doesn't seem right to call it indie because I'm pretty sure that business can attend college now. You're saying, girly pop, what time is it for you? I mean, it's 11 in the night for me. I should love saying, it's a wonderful time for me, so it must be an ungodly time for you. This is true. This is true. There's Kai over on the East Coast with a 2 a.m. ASMR. Perfect, I can sleep. Were you not sleeping before? But why? But why? Alright, so there's games to look at, and we'll have a various sort of, I don't know, rolling tally, I want to say. I'll try to get to cool videos to react to. It was pretty funny receiving 6 emails on the last stream that I tried to do this with. Hopefully this continues to be safe. I don't know. It's been a good run of streaming. This is you saying, why'd you wake me up in the middle of the night? Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Nothing's happening. Nothing's even happening. Go back to sleep. There's some else like, I hope someday you figure out my time zone without me telling you. Okay. My rainbow arc finding you out. There's There's a YouTuber saying that you live here. You'll do anything for the indie game. Oh my. Alright, well let's look at the first of interesting games. How funny do you suppose it is to to keep Discord straight up just open in the background? That could go a variety of ways. My. Okay, so you're saying that you weren't sleeping, you were waiting for the stream for 4 hours. Now I do believe. Oh, okay, wait, I clicked start, and so now I woke up in a room. The room is not locked, and I remember everything. I'm a werewolf. Tonight I will turn and people will die, unless I find a way to prevent myself from leaving this place. I must make sure that whatever happens, I don't escape. Look, the premise is already wonderful. Wondrous, dare we say. Ooh. And you're giving us a little bit more Devon again. You know, that's a perfect band to recommend. Because, I mean, yeah, it is, in fact, Devon, yet again. So we don't escape. I mean, first you're gonna wanna shut the doors. Can I... Okay, what can I click on, actually? Can I WASD scoot around? Ooh. Well, that would be a little bit funny. See, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. A strong rope. Pointing and clicking. It does kind of amuse me to have this in a very little box. Just sort of dragging everything around. Okay, a rope. Oh, drop item to use on yourself. Every day I learn some more. Can I turn? Yes, one way to prevent yourself from escaping would be to really shoot one up. There's the crystal palm who has to go by. Thanks for stopping by. And a Cosmozoan showing up. Werewolf discovers AO3, never wants to leave. Oh, specifically? You're asking if I'm wearing a pillow? Oh, my scoliosis hurt. It's like the super extra crispy crunchy today. Really crackling in my bones. And so I don't know, I wanted a pillow to support some part of my posture. Anyway, what else can I look at? A glass bottle. What year is this? I thought this was 2013. A broom, you don't need this. Ooh, I love point and click protagonist dialogue. Paper. Oh, your journal. The hut looks abandoned. I'll stay here for a while and figure out what to do. Hope I haven't eaten whoever lived here. Whoa, whoa. Turns your stomach, doesn't it? Tonight there's a full moon. And you could tie yourself to something? Is my screen like the right or wrong level of brightness such that I'm not sure? Huh, there's an antlers, various things, and an empty fireplace. Turn once more, shut your windows. There's a bed and this. Now how can we secure the windows? Oh, there's a key. Candle and pot. Something ought to go in front of the window, I think. There's... You're saying that you're asking to have my spine with a side of rice. I mean, I have eaten a salmon spine before, because the salmon comes from a can, but they just sort of shoved the poor fellow in there, spine and all, and sometimes you get a little piece in there. So this is actually quite a gnarly thing to say. Chairs. Can I take chairs and barrels? Dude, you should totally put yourself in a barrel. Dude, would you get like injured? You're a good dog. You wouldn't get injured. A dried herb. Hooks. Locked things. Hello to you, River. How are you? They're saying there's a second page next to those notes. I think you double click and skipped it. It's so important, I'm telling you. Oh, okay, let's go around. Let's turn all around. Anyway, please don't eat my spine. You're sick, but you're thinking of Steven University. Have the brain worms infected you? This is my hope. Ooh, okay, a second page. Just as I expected, the witch talked in riddles. She said that to weaken the beast, I would need a handful of hot dust, a crunchy herb, and something that grows in the earth yet is not a plant. A mushroom? Depends on how much you want to split hairs about that. Because, I mean, surely in some civilizations that was considered a plant. I don't know how old we're talking here. She also mentioned that it would wear off quite fast. Okay. Hot dust, ashes from the fireplace, crunchy herb, we found an herb, something that grows in the earth and is not a plant. I guess I am looking for shroom. Come on, hot dust. Come on. There's several fandoms listed off one by one. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, River. Okay. What am I looking at? Oh, right. I have all of these. Click and go. Click and go. Excuse me. The first key that I find, I should wish it to fit in there. How it works. Right, there's a table. And perhaps the key is to the door. That would also make sense. Alright, I guess I'd like to find something to light the fireplace. Oh, right. Time is like halfway through. There's actually love saying this game is maybe too creepy for me. Might have to check out. That's a fair sort of thing. The thing is, in this game, we are the werewolf. So, although it's very atmospheric... Ooh, a tinderbox. Although it's very atmospheric, I suppose I'm not expecting anything to, like, get us. Okay. Can't we? Do I need more wood, perhaps? I would expect so. A little bit more wood. You played ET 2600, you're ready for anything? Is that how that works for real? Can I burn the table or the barrels? That's what I want to do. And yet, I'm not really seeing it. It would be a little bit funny to tie yourself up at the start of the game. Can't really focus until you're kind of BSDM kitted out. Alright, what am I looking at? I mean, I guess I already... Well, how about if I drag this out of the fireplace and you end yourself, werewolf? Werewolf! Look, I think this would be the fastest way to really accomplish your goals. Not to give up on you this soon, but I just think one and done. Get out there. And you're saying no game is too creepy for you. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Well, I don't think that I will find hot ash. Can I set this on fire? Dude, I should totally be able to set stuff on fire. There's Nico just saying, I want to help so bad, but it defeats the point of checking out an indie game, so I'll stay quiet. I mean, I'm just looking around. I do not know if I will have the urge to replay it. So with that in mind, if I will see more, if you will say some things, that is fine by me. Clicked up in the corner. Can I in fact click all the corners? Well, I mean, we're kind of... That's great. Oh, yay. There's an axe that you could perhaps chop some stuff with. Nice. We're out. We're loose. But we have to be in. Nice. Alright, that's wonderful. And you can even, excuse me, move that back. Wood for the fireplace, and then we can achieve some ash. And some warmth. And some tinder, I think. Alright. Hot dust. And fire. Oh, we're boiling some water. What does the note say? Something that grows in the earth, yet is not a plant. Very interesting. There's... I should love saying, I don't know why I'm oversimplifying for you. You know I'm neurodivergent AF. You're understimulated, and that's the true horror. Oh my. There's nothing but understimulation and a little bit of suspense. Okay, something that grows in the earth and is not a plant. Gosh. How much? For a moment, I really wondered if we were running out of time in here. But I guess let's go just traipsing around. Grows and yet is not a plant. Oh, a mushroom. Well, that was my first guess, so that's really wonderful. Get back over there. Oh, hello to Zara Makiba. What's new with you lately? We're checking out a little indie game. There's Nico saying, the first Don't Escape is by far the simplest of the 4 games, but it's still fun, and the second and third are free. Oh, well, how very exciting. Okay, boiling water. Hot dust, crunchy herb. Look, for hot dust, I'm really thinking ashes. Can we put this into the pot, maybe? Whoa. In the pot. In the pot. How wonderful. Come on. Alright. What makes some hot dust? You're saying here's a hint, look at the floor. Nothing really seems hot about this dust. And I guess there is that chest that's still locked. What? 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 I just spam clicked. That didn't seem like it was going anywhere. Ah, meat. What in the world? Dude, why can't I only take the meat? It seems there are other things in here. Hot dust. A spice. Alright then. Are we out of there? Is that everything from the floor? There's some astonishment that we are alive. And grab the shotgun. Zombies are near, I suppose. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, yes. The intro to this game. We are a vampire. I've fucked that one up right now. We are a werewolf. Rawr. And we need to, I don't know, take medicines. Is this hot dust? Because it's spicy? Okay. It didn't look like one of the spicy ones. A potion seems ready. Goes in a potion bottle. How wonderful. Alright, well, I suppose you'll take a potion then. Yeah, that was just, some things. Alright, let's try that one. Yeah, let's try it. You're saying, why is your voice extra high pitched today? Sleepy chillin'. Dude, that was such a gnarly sound. Am I killing the hose? You cannot tell me I'm killing the hose. He was feeling a bit dizzy, but not much. He bit off the rope that was restraining him, and he started looking for a way out. He was very furious and hungry. He wanted to get out of the hut fast. The door was blocked, so he tried the window. Opening it was easy as it wasn't locked. The werewolf was free! Oh! Huh, I wonder what could have blocked the window. I didn't really see the option to stack much, but maybe you click and drag. Whoa! Kill everyone! The werewolf attacked the village and killed 7 people, eating alive some of them. Well, and the others, like, they were already dead? While the werewolf was busy killing, a party of monster hunters arrived. They cornered the werewolf and killed him without any mercy. Well, I mean, yeah. Why would you have some mercy? I knew you should have set yourself on fire, dumbass. Alright. So. No need to spam your crosshair. It becomes gray whenever you can interact with something. Oh my. How not evident. So you're saying a werewolf is a part-time furry. Interesting. Alright. Oh wait, 4 days in a wasteland? Is that a different thing? Well, this is some cool stuff. And what are we getting over here? Various amounts of music. Sure, let's check out various amounts of music shared with us. You're saying it was underwhelming? Where are the jump scares? Weren't jump scares like not in vogue like for a minute? Now let's pause this to try and I guess get the Alright, I guess I'll close out of it for now. Here we go, reacting to some things. Cherry cola. I can't tell if that's a bargain for your car. Oh, I thought you lived in your car, but that's sweet. The Queen of England. Was the Queen of England still alive when this was... Oh. An essential second part of a sentence. There you go. God, the sudden addition of a Lucky Charms leprechaun. This is a... Huh. I actually love the visuals on this. What the hell? Okay, wait, at first I was like, is this like PowerPoint night when you're... You're saying, are you trying to get demonetized again? Honestly, by default, I don't monetize any of these. But... but... the frightening sort of stern emails. And Nico was like, I've seen Charles try and fail not to murder a small town, now you gotta sleep. Thanks for showing us a spooky sort of game. Oh my gosh. Well, the way the song is, I don't know, describing the chemical addictive feeling of, I don't know, catching feelings for the first time. Sheesh. Was that some... What are these images? I swear to God. Could you actually put anything, anything at all into a YouTube video and it wouldn't get flagged, maybe? This amuses the hell out of me with you little... The goddamn emojis. I keep being surprised when things like hit my sense of humor. And I shouldn't. It's good stuff. I don't even... I have no idea if I Should Love is still there. Okay, and you're saying that I should play the impossible quiz. Oh my. And now there's much to look at. Maybe I would, I think I would want to send that link so that I don't have to type it in, because I've run into some problems with typing in a link. But let's look around and see what all goes on. Okay, because I think I do remember I might have tried to do it on here once, but I don't know if I remember the URL or anything. Let's say quiz, the impossible quiz, video game. Well, this is weird. There's like more than one link to it. That does not quite seem right. It was a Flash game. Does that mean it's broken now? Released on Android. Does that mean it's broken now? Well, how interesting. Oh, you've linked it in general. Why, thank you. Some impossible quiz sort of things, and you link some Newgrounds classics. And there's, as you're saying, I was listening to Asperger's Aespa the other day. This remix didn't have to go to freaking hard, embrace the copyright claims. You know what? I'm scared of specifically K-pop. I am scared of this, but whoa. Damn, I'm scared of those visuals too. Check you out. And then somehow I want one more of these on the palette. How far through this specific playlist are we? Or this specific saga? It looks like we're going into the desert pretty soon. I just do kind of want to see how much. Just kind of want to see one of these. I just kind of want to spawn a bed like it's Minecraft and roll around on it like it's a racetrack and firebomb a man's mustache off. Ha! She should have possession of the soul from Deltarune, I want to say. Ooh, oh, girl got wiggly fingers. Okay, I first interpreted her appearing behind him as some kind of obscene motion. Okay. Joel G. Who? Never even heard of ya. Whoa. Homegirl falls like the Looney Tunes. And then lays waste to some silly goons. What? How horrible would it be if a portal made a coughing noise every time you came out of it? Even if it were what appears to be time travel. She can't get any sleep due to time travel? You're shitting me. Zelda, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to you. Alright, and we've been suggested the aespa. Haven't listened to K-pop for a while too. Let us observe how bad a copyright strike might be. Let us. Damn. Okay. Okay. As with the future kind of sound. I do not feel so 2000 and late with this. Do you think they chose their group name because it can go into a song pretty well? What? Wait, you're saying don't tell anyone I listen to K-pop, okay, but you've just recommended this to the entire thing. I am now ready to get down amidst all of this. Why are you guys taking me through so many portals today? This is simply unheard of. Okay, the thought of building an entire 3D world for one music video, it's completely underrated. Please drop the beat. Oh my god. I'm completely nervous. My goodness. Hey Jack. Thanks for not doxing me. I can't believe you're awake. Hi, hope you're doing okay. I'm getting the copyright strike of a lifetime and just sort of boogieing down. Yeah, what is oh my god, the gun. Unfortunately I cannot spell. Honestly, it's kind of a running thing in these streams. I picked somehow a username that's very hard to spell. I've gotten a full-on key smash in here. Good lord, I am grooving as they put Wi-Fi, shooting it up straight into the veins, several bars of Wi-Fi. Hello again, Aisha. I saw the first Devin Again song, saying autocorrect is against me. You're asking if creepy time is over. Not only is creepy time over, I've appreciated indie music, and now I'm being completely goddamn energized as we run for the future, booty cheeks out, kind of thing. Some of them don't have face masks. For what reason? I haven't interpreted anything in the spicy night punk remix of this song. I have not interpreted anything whatsoever, but I know that the beat entered my veins and I was in fact grooving. Okay, so we've got a little bit of the Newgrounds sort of reacts and a little bit of Zelda going on here. I don't know. I've seen one more of these, but I do wish I don't know. I guess I'll save the final ones for if and when Hijinks Arcade shows up again, because I do need the interpretation for this. I want to say, okay, I mean, part of me looks at Zelda from Legend of Zelda eating these Doritos. God, what is that? I feel like when I see a girl eat the Doritos, obviously I understand. God, I wanted to say that with such confidence. Obviously I understand what's going on. No, I don't. I don't understand what's going on. I'm scared and I'm going to cry. God, what is this? She Snickers and my Nutella till I Nutella. God, what am I? Just a late night snack. Okay, so you're talking about how things are easy to spell. I've reacted to a couple of things up in here. I feel like we're kind of on a roll. You're saying Jarandro's my favorite way of spelling. Juxtaposition. I'm gonna just call you Chief. Not quite the Master Chief from Halo, but an Apprentice Chief, perhaps. I'll take that, Apprentice Chief. Okay, what am I looking at? Metagaming hell, or impossible quiz, or an unfair platformer. Okay, like, would I recognize parts of an impossible quiz? Would I do so? Hello, the impossible quiz. We can vote and review. It's on Newgrounds. Some people have a speedrun video. They're saying not quite Journeyman Chief, but almost there. I love obtaining a ranking. I love ranking up and climbing a little ladder of achievement. There's my girlfriend texting to the chat that Sharo is hard to pronounce, but I prefer to call her girlfriend. Hello being sweet out of where. Hello. And okay, this is talk about speedrun with my bare hands, and I do wish to find out how and where to play things. Oh my, shall you play right in the browser? I thought that was going to be a trailer or something. We're getting the high of sugar rush. You didn't even reach half of the captcha. This quiz will mush your brain. Excuse me. Also, I can't remember if I have tried this before. I feel like maybe I've tried this once on a stream, but I cannot quite remember. Oh my. An instant funky soundtrack. What in the hell is falling off of my desk? Okay, there's a start and there's an instructions. Chief, on your resume of accomplishments for sure. Perfect. You're saying this is a pre-2010 game, and the other one was 2013, huh? DeviantArt still up in there. We deviant start. How many holes in a polo? I guess 4. Can a matchbox? No, but a tin can? It's backwards. Okay, click to answer. Well, at least we have some pretty great music as we try this. Oh god. Okay, and now we don't touch blue. Does this still... Does this still work? Oh god, why? Well, how much of it is blue? That's so beautiful. Next question. Okay. An onion, okay, the square root of an onion. I would assume shallots due to word association. This game had me in a chokehold when Danville played it. Okay, so my keep us off to do some breakfast. The answer is really big. I mean, okay, this is an answer that is the answer that is really big. I guess? Sure. Christ. Infinity? A singular question has killed us. Very good, very good. Alright, 4, and this, and this, and this, and this, and we go around, and it's like this, and then an elephant? Can't believe it's actually murdered me. Is this enough of a search? What was the answer to question 2? Do I in fact remember? Do I in fact remember? It was something like this. Oh no. Why? Why was it that? That was dumb luck. Alright, so wait, you're saying this was your years-long hyperfixation? Alright, and what constitutes a food? Eyeball. You're telling me that's not a premium meat? That's not a jelly you can schlup? Alright. Well, what is food? I don't actually... Butter. Oh god. So what follows December 2nd? I mean, I guess maybe a question mark. 142 dwarves also feels nice. You're saying replaying the game will flashbang your brain with nostalgia. It's a time capsule. And I'm seriously wondering if this music was in anything else. Okay. And, okay, but now we're at question 2, and it's not this one, so what the hell? And we can go... Actually, I almost feel as though I should have failed that one, since something is blue outside of here. Anyway, here's some shallots, here's an elephant, here's a little thing, here's a little thing, here's a little bit of butter, and... Okay, so a question mark is not it. A third, is that it? Is 142 dwarves it? I'm just kind of vibing here. No. What? But why was it N? But why was it N? This is how it sticks in your memory, isn't it? You played this once and surrendered after a long while. I mean, I'm expecting to reach the point of surrender here. Okay, the smallest like this. What sound does a bell make? That's a real good question. Is it like that? Do I remember this from seeing somebody watching it? You're saying this game owns a piece of your soul. Oh god. So what can you put in a hole to make it lighter? Wait, sorry, in a bucket to make it lighter? I mean, I would say a hole probably. And you're gonna tell me that's not a hole? Fine, here we go, 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 and why is it an N? Here's the smallest of dots, here's the sound a bell makes, and you don't put a hole in a bucket to make it lighter? Canned laughter? A torch? I guess. So no skipping on this one, but why? What are you? Nay? Winnie? And... So you just spell something? Do you just spell horse? Okay. Why did I lose a life on that one? Lighter like brighter. It's true. What is the 7th letter of the alphabet? I can count, right? Even though it's almost midnight. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Please? You are shitting me. You are shitting me to death. What? How interesting. How interesting. So the point of that one is to spell a horse, is it? Why? Oh, this was the same one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So also not a E. Okay. So we're going for H on that one. I can almost get through all of that in a singular breath now. I wanna say if I go through all of it sort of like that. A spelling horse, you're kidding me. So why is it H? Did I count that many? You're saying them's the thinking yodels? I can certainly make a sound like that. Alright, do I know math? I really confidently, just this past 7 days, really blurted out some incorrect, very basic arithmetic in my accounting class. I was getting the concepts correct. Anyway, I just have the urge to click walrus. Well, fuck me then. Alright. How about this one? Why is the answer to that one too? Why is the answer to that one too? That doesn't make any sense to me. A little bit like this, a little bit like this, a little bit of a horse, and we keep on running. Excuse you. God. What? Okay. You're saying this game is either the worst or best to play at midnight. It's certainly the midnightest. So stop and you can select a banana, a house, a bucket, a hammer. The hell else can I click on? I do not understand. Oh god, it's hammer time. No, I do understand. This is looking an awful lot like King or Amazing Digital Circus. Anyway, so blue, orange, green, green, yellow? No freaking way. Okay, deal or no deal? What if there's a seal? What if there's no seal? Alright, deal? So it's not a seal and it's not a deal also. You're saying everyone should watch Tamako 24/74's videos on these. It's in fact 12 hours past midnight for me. Well, look who's up at a reasonable hour. Now, this is truly exceptional. We can have some shallots, we can have a little elephant, we can have a little bit of this and a little bit of this and a little bit of this. And I really wish the answer were 142 dwarves. Do the dwarves come back? Do the dwarves come back? The dwarves might not come back. A horse comes back. Was this one H? This one's 17. It's hammer time. Blue, orange, green, green, yellow. And so it's not no seal and it's not deal. Is it no deal? It's seal? But why is it seal? Whoa. Can't believe I saw that. I didn't know my eyes work like that. This, I shall say, Luke was up at reasonable hours because I forced myself to stay up till 5 a.m. on the weekend so I could blow up off steam. Oh dear! I thought the daylight was just working on ya. I genuinely thought it was just working on ya. There is, in fact, this is a story. Alright, what else am I looking at? You're saying it's because there's nothing to do here other than go clubbing. I think this is your sign to build a house out of clay. Just sort of a speculation on my part, other than clubbing. I'm suspecting that you have to do Minecraft. I think you have to do Minecraft. I think you can make it real. Plus life, minus life. Escape or escape. You are so mean to me, little game. Nothing fun. Sorry. Oh. Wait, so if I were to try my dream of going into Minecraft, but it's out of Minecraft and it's real life, and I build me a house out of clay. See, I don't know if I can find clay near me. I'm in like a very silty area, you know, or dusty, dirty area. I cannot do this. You're saying Minecraft is boring after a while if it's solo. Incredible. One must find a fellow crafter. Okay, this quest is becoming increasingly specific. What else can we click around here? You know, this is, the more I go through this is terribly cute for something that has persisted this long. And go like this, and it is hammer time, and a blue, orange, green, green, yellow. As you go through some things, you need a seal for some reason, and this is the same one, right? And could we skip? We could skip. Save changes to untitled, cancel, or brand. Can I please? Why? No? Bran? Why was the answer Bran? Man, Tenna really lost his mind in the divorce. Ooh. It's something like C. Something like click the V. Click the. Why am I reading venticles? That's not a word. Anyway, okay, start here. I think it's click V something. Click the V in lives. Where did I get venticles from? Alright. There's, I see what I'm saying. But it's not our craft, it's Minecraft. There's. How do you kill a werewolf? Shoe polish. Gravy granules. Oh damn it. I forgot to have some gravy today. That was on my plan for things to do. I took a midterm. I cooked some salmon. I went for a walk. Didn't eat the gravy. Alright, misreading this is clickbang. Black pudding. What else are we here? Pudding? Fine. Here I thought, for that other indie game earlier, that I had become an expert on killing a werewolf. But look who's still alive. Oh my god, I cannot take you to the pound. I cannot take you to be put down. Werewolf is still alive. My disappointment immeasurable. The bell go for tang and we spell horse once again. God, what is all of this? A little 17, a little hammer time, a little blue, orange, green, green, yellow, and we go and we seal and we click over here. This one doesn't change, right? Because that would make sense if it were to change. Why was Bran the answer? I have no idea. And don't really know how to kill a werewolf except apparently on Archive of Our Own. You heard me, and we're back. Okay, so what am I looking at? Shoe polish? None of you makes any sense. None of you makes any sense. Why would shoe polish kill a werewolf? I hate everything. It does. End me. Alright, so which one of these place names doesn't exist? A1337. That's not the Pixar number, is it? Hehehe. Bitchfield. Alright, doesn't exist. Blubber houses. But isn't what? And okay, I'm just gonna start mousing over everything in the interface, looking for things. Arspacey. German's weak? You are simply ending me. Ending me. Blubber houses? There's too many options in that one. The clipping doesn't kill the werewolf, noted. The werewolf survives, so there might even be even more of a werewolf after this. Okay, do I know everything? Another... I've kept my phone open so I can see things from girlfriend. How's it go? Okay, werewolf blade is not escaped. Okay, back on my horse, back on my high horse, back on my 17 hammer time blue, orange, green, yellow. I'm truly dead. Okay, what am I looking at? Can I go here? Can I skip here? Can I Bran here? Can I V here? Can I... We're not clicking it no matter how much you want to. Okay, and then one of these does not exist. I clicked on German's week. I think I clicked on blubber houses. Really? It sounded like some quaint little hamlet in Britain. Arspacey. That sounds like Kevin Spacey, which, I mean, I suppose it's a fine nickname for the man. Alright, so, I hope you've been paying attention to the question numbers. Just take me further, please. Oh, I just picked the largest one so we could get past more of them. So what is this? A fairy cake. Abundance. Cool. I want it to be abundance. Yes, and it was. But my girlfriend's sending me a don't mind if I do on the werewolf activities. Alright. You know, sometimes one must. Alright. So, what flavor is cardboard? It's either honey, pork scratchings, egg mayonnaise, or talc. Huh. I'm so curious how one of these makes sense. Alright, and also we're getting close to the hour mark. If you're hanging out here, what would you say are some must-see sorts of things before I get kind of sleepy and get out of here? Alright, one of these makes sense. Wow, this is more soundtrack than I thought. Talc? No. Egg mayonnaise? Why is cardboard egg mayonnaise? I'm going to nuke your ass cheeks. You're saying cardboard takes a bit like snakeskin? I lost a life without meaning to. Good lord. Oh my god. We go through a little path. Well, I mean, that sounded like this. And yet, can it be so simple? There's My girlfriend pointing out that this game is short enough that you'll probably finish it before the stream ends. Well, maybe. I do not know. Due to sleepy. What are the main ingredients of shampoo? Cricket crap, rocks and sausages, cats and whelks, baby cham and human faces. I'm so curious. In what world does one of these make sense? One of these makes sense. You're saying the impossible quiz is very easy to finish? I've got one life. Does this kill me? God, it doesn't. Oh my. How many letters in his hand? I suppose I could count them. Like a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and an 8 and a 9. Maybe 9. But some of them look like bills. You scream to your death every time I kill you. You know how obnoxious that is? Stop screaming to death every time I kill you. You're saying the game is about 20 minutes long. Once you get it, okay. And that one is easy. The quiz is not. Wait, what is the trick of it? Right, here we go. We have some shallots, we have an elephant, we have various answers and various dots to click on in an impossible quiz. We have various letters to click on in a horse. There's William saying it's not short if you keep failing. Imagine repeating everything for question 50. I don't even know if there's enough hammer time in this world to really save me from all of this. We can skip, we can brand, we can V, we can shoe polish, we can arse facey, we can 28, we can abundance, we can was it actually talc? No, it was egg mayonnaise. And we go on through here. And we have this one and okay, so it wasn't 9? I distinctly clicked 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and it isn't that one in this impossible quiz of ours. Good lord, what am I looking at? Okay. I mean, I want to click on like 4 or something though. And also the hand is cut off. Is that perhaps a hint? That you would go like -3? I don't know, is it 8? Is it 7? It was 7? But why? Elephants don't like mice. Oh. Am I to scare you with this mouse? 1 and 2 and 3. Alright. Well, that's pretty good. What? Are you psyching me out? Cool. I've gained so many skips. I'm not sure how to strategically use this skip. Oh, my girlfriend sending me the hint that it was his hand with all of the letters. Okay, because here I was being like, hand is 4 letters, but clearly it's not an option. What do you call a wingless fly? I would say probably a walk. Can you get this question wrong? What if I skipped this one? What about no? Mary Rose sat on a pin. Oh really? Mary Rose burst her piles. Or you could just you could laugh. You could laugh? Alright, his hand has 7 letters. I'm not close enough to the end to start using skips really. So I guess whatever this is, we'll just find it out. So it's distinctly not Orly. So there we go through all of this, seeing how fast we can in fact go through all of it, which should be pretty fast by now. Hammer time. And an orange, green, green, yellow. Oh my god. Okay, go like here and here. And and remembering each part as we go through all of it. Oh my gosh, I almost wobbled on that one. And go like this. And let 3 elephants in. But click a friendly button if I may. Thank you. And we do call it a walk, and we can't get that one wrong. And this one is not oh really. So is it that one? Mary Rose? Oh, because she sat on a pin and then she rose. Okay, I am seeing it. I am seeing it. God, what a freaky little fellow. Okay. Cylindrical adventures. Right here, right now. Space, serious business. Oh, so that one is called Cylindrical Adventures. I do remember seeing this part from something so long ago. And honestly, you know what? That's fun as hell. That's fun as hell, honestly. What? Do I click the evil eye? It's evil, of course I don't. Simply insane. Okay, seriously though. I'm not sure whether to put like one other sort of react in this one. As far as we've gotten through this impossible quiz, I shall in fact have a slightly shorter stream this time rather than 2 hours, due to the processes of going to sleep. So what shall we put here? We have an arse facey. We have a... Why are you saying... For a moment I thought my girlfriend sent me, you just lost the game. Now that would be, untoward. That would be unheard of. Of course, now that I've said it out loud, I suppose I've not put a lot of winners in here. Oh my goodness, they've put a number 1 on you. Now you can see why I gave up. Not that I'm low IQ or anything in the game. Don't worry about it. If you save the game question mark, you know what you are? Winning the game. Mary Rose, Cylindrical Adventures. God, why? Now that one was a pure accident. I don't actually know what I was supposed to be clicking. Breast? Dare we say LOL? Dare we say LOL? Sexy Bill? Does anyone know what to do with the... Should we try the 42nd 42? How many across is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you go 4 down, and then like this. I've estimated incorrectly. So I'm looking at oh, that's nice. It doesn't show in the other tab. I'm looking at whether or not to put a little video. Oh, you know? Alright, so you're saying you haven't seen the music videos for these? Now I think probably I Should Love is no longer here, but in fact, let's have some tunes going on. Because I wish to be enriched. I wish to be enriched. Of all the things to pair with an impossible quiz, the vibes are suddenly something else going on entirely. I'll even turn it up in my ear a little. There's so many nice things to add to a playlist. And you don't lose any lives here. Every time I hear some good music nowadays, I wonder what sort of art I should try to make as I experience emotions that I've never felt before, as I try leaving the house. Damn, another accident. That's a tough one. Skipped. Aw, man. Have I clicked all of these? This is 10, this is 20, this is 30. If I count that way. So 40. Wait. Can I not count? That's entirely possible. 40. 1 and 42. Ah! I straight up couldn't? That's nuts actually. So we're gonna say Bridget makes everyone. Do I want to believe in bisexuality? Fuck. Ah. That's a good time for the chorus of the song to hit. I am loving, I don't know, the various waves of heartbreak that make me introspect on my own human experiences, and I wonder if that's what I'm missing in all of this, because I feel like I used to self-reflect better, and I don't self-reflect as well anymore, and maybe maybe the answer was more indie. Damn it, slipped one. Maybe the answer was more indie music. Charles screaming in muffled semi-transparent lowercase. Is it that little of a scream? Ah, click. Okay, don't slip through that one. Even though I am appreciating the everything. Does Bridget make everyone buy? We're here with 2 lives, and I have no idea. There's my girlfriend asking me if I was self-reflective or just mean to myself. I mean, I used to have legitimately more in-depth journal entries, and I was listening to more indie music at the time. And so I'm drinking this up as I scream at an impossible quiz at literal midnight, drinking this up into my ear, asking myself, is this my medicine? Is this what I've been missing? And also what am I volume levels like as I go through all of this, because this one seems a little bit louder. Well, I don't think turning it down in my ear does anything. Alright, some beautiful vocals, and the quiz that gets even more impossible. You make everyone gay, you make everyone straight, you make everyone Tom Cruise. Oh my. My girlfriend's sending me a self-comparison is bad for you. I do wonder about progress. Okay, what do I look at? Gay? Gay followed by a sort of explosion noise. It's killing me. Tom Cruise? Everyone is Tom Cruise? Bridget is truly doing some surgery. You always must locate your corner pieces. I do love a song with a little bit of blunt language. Now what is this? Click, is it like over there? How very interesting. Oh dear. Did I run out of clicks perhaps? But am I seeing where this goes? Oh, wonderful. Hello, wingdings. But I only have one life left. Guess we'll go to see what else is here. Oh goodness, it's Sonic the Hedgehog gore. You killed Sonic, you bastard. That's what I'm seeing. Whoa. Whoa! I didn't expect to make it through that one. It happened so fast. I don't know if we can make it through this one either. What if I simply want to make it to 50 in this? Ooh. This is very pretty. Take a moment of appreciation, because although this song has been recommended and it's very whimsical and very like, you know, that is what every 50s style prom has been missing. Specifically lesbian kisses. Specifically get hurry up in here please. Well, alright. Now what is there when there's a snake? I guess I'll skip. And I've never heard of any of these spellings, so I'll skip that one too. So, blue, red, blue, yellow. How very interesting. I guess you could just sort of say, okay. And then you could sort of fight. We've won, right? Carrot. This looks carroty to me. I'm really good at identifying a vegetable. You're saying, bless you, this isn't about the sneeze, it's about you losing your sanity with the quiz. Yes, of course, it is sleepy time. So, I hope that we have seen many interesting things, and it has been an interesting interaction. But I shall certainly go pass out. So, Ma might, but Pa might not. Well, you have to make a pun. There you go. Shanghai. Why is there a question mark? Because it is indeed the largest city in China. Never been. No, about 20 centimeters off the ground. Well, it always helps you to know where Shang is. Okay. You're telling me that wasn't the digestive system? You bastard. You bastard. Why are you experiencing 5 a.m. Your ass in the middle of the ocean. Your ass in the middle of the ocean. Alright. I think this has been an impossible quiz indeed. My girlfriend has sent me a quote. You have to stop thinking in terms of self-comparison. Notice the impact it has on your emotions, and the impact those emotions have on your actions, your energy level. If it spurs you to action, fine, but I hope you'll only think in terms of what you can get done in a day, maybe. I read that entire thing. I read that entire thing thinking you sent me a quote from somewhere else, and that's something I told you once. Oh, I'm tripping balls. Okay, I do now wonder, have we seen all there is to see? Have we enjoyed all of the art that we can enjoy? Some wildly enjoyable Devon again. Some boys go to Jupiter sort of music that makes me wonder where I want to be. Why are you insisting that the balls I am drooping on are large? I love having an entirely separate chat open for girlfriend only. This is... I'm not going to fly away on my Tanuki level balls. You're bonkers. You're bonkers, dare I say, in the yonkers. Alright. This has been Seeing the Sights. And although I think it's quite interesting to do a Sunday stream at some kind of a late hour, I straight up intended to do this like 6 hours ago. And that would be a more regular time for such things. So like I don't know. I don't goddamn know. All I know is my eyes feel like they are going to close. So thanks for showing up. How silly, how ridiculous it all is on a very tiny stream. This is also actually not a pillow. This is an entire blanket. I could tuck myself in right now. And maybe I will. Have a good night. Or a good 5 a.m. Goddamn.